Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Karin and I live in Austria, near the capital city of Vienna. And today I want to show you another part of my planning system. In my last video I flipped through my everyday carry. As this was very minimal, I decided to just do it with music. But today I want to show you my big kind of, I think it's my main planner. You could refer to that as my main planner. It's my workhorse. So there's everything in there regarding so many things you will see in a minute. I bought this planner last year at PlannerCon Europe in Brussels from Gillio. And I have used it non-stop since, so you can see how it has aged a bit and it has a very beautiful patina. It's their personal white rings in the Croco brown matte leather, but as you can see it's already gotten shiny and gorgeous and I love it. So let's get into it. I might have to cover up some things. I cannot share everything in there. There's some things in here which are confidential. I hope you understand. But yeah, let's dive into it. So if you open it up, I have decided to keep it kind of minimal and simple with just some little decorations here, a die cut, a card. These monthly cards I got from Cloth and Paper. I recently subscribed to their monthly subscription kit. Yeah, so this planner is... Oh, there's a paper clip in here. Didn't know that it was in there. So usually I don't keep anything in here, as well as this pocket. The only thing behind here are some stamps and my cheat sheet for the prices. Because it's in Austria we have a system that you pay per the weight of a parcel. In the back pocket I have some receipts like notes from our last IKEA order and stuff like that. Yeah, so my flyleaf is also in this letter and it's a little bit less worn down, but it's still I love it that it's there. On the back I just keep another card I got from Cloth and Paper in my last subscription box. So this acetate with the vellum I made myself. Not my best job to be honest, but I'm learning. And the first section in here is my inbox, and as you can see I just use some sticky notes to jot some notes down and stick them there, and when I'm in my weekly or monthly review, or I have decided what to do with the information I have on the sticky note, I will then transfer it to the correct section. So and this is the reason why I have more sticky notes there and one sheet of empty paper. It was a printing mistake from myself. I did flip the side on the wrong angle when I was printing double-sided, so this Coffee Monsters Co. Emoji is now on his, yeah, it's upside down, and on this side it's okay, but I just use this paper to jot down any notes if I need to, if a post-it isn't big enough. So the first section in my planner is my calendar section. It's almost a year in here. So this I made myself. I just took some piece of cardstock, cut it to size, put the washi on, and then laminated it. On the back I have a pocket with just a die cut. I can't find the shop where I bought this. I was asked on Instagram where I did get her, because I have her in my everyday carry as well. So if anyone knows where to get this, please leave a comment down below, because I really want to give credit to the artist. Yeah, so the first section in here is my monthly section. I have some vellum in here. I think I got it from Planner Press, I think. I will put down any thing where I have the links to shops or stuff in here where I got it. I try to link it below as I can remember. So right now I'm using the Marcia Bramucci month on one page insert here from my monthlies. Let me just show you how an empty one looks. I have to skip some pages because I don't want to share my appointments and what I have in here in the internet. As you see, I like to decorate a bit with washi and stuff. Yeah, this should be good. So this is how they look empty. Usually I write down any bills that we have or all the events on the right hand side, and then I have the majority of the space for any appointments, and they give me a broad overview what's happening in the month. So I have the whole year in here, and I like to print on very thin paper. This is 50 grams per square meter paper. It's when you write on it, you can see through, but it doesn't bleed through with my gel pens I use. So I really love it, and I have to use that thin paper because yeah, it's quite big, and it won't fit everything in there with the rings, and these are 30mm rings, so they're pretty big. Yeah, so the next section I have in here is my weekly section, and I have another vellum in the front. And for the weekly planning, I use from Marcia Bramucci a kind of weekly task list insert. So I would write down all the tasks that I have for the week, or tasks that I want to get done through the week, and I color code. So I will then mark with the respective color of the task, like which project it is, or if it's something with finance or errands I have to run or something. Just mark the days with the marker where I think I will get this done. It's not working all the time. I have started using these inserts about a month ago, so that's the reason why the January ones are empty. And then once I have finished the task, I would just put a check mark on it, or put a dot in the day when I was working on a task, because sometimes it takes longer than a day to finish on something. The next section is my daily section, and I have my own inserts in here. This acetate I printed on myself. DIY tip: if you remember back in, I think in the 90s, 80s, we had these projectors in school where the teacher would then present this something, and you can still get those slides they used to write on with markers, and now they are printable with some inkjet printer. And that's exactly what I did. So I want to show you an empty page, how it looks like. So I created these inserts myself, and I hope to get them up in my shop as soon as possible. I have to tweak them a little bit because I have not a space for writing in the date, and I guess that would be a nice thing. So how I do it, I just time block my day. It starts at 7 and goes until 10 in the evening, and then I would write my tasks out on this side here. So I plan to put in a place where I can note down the weather forecast. Yeah, work in progress. So this is marking today, but I can't show it that. So the next section in my planner is my project section, and it's the bulk of this planner. And I'm currently thinking about moving the calendar section into a separate planner. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Because the project section, I have not everything in here, and I think it will grow. So maybe I will just remove some sections from this planner and get this one a project planner. So I have another vellum on here. This is my favorite photo from this year so far. It's my dad and I with his airplane when we last time took a scenic flight together. It was a gorgeous day and we had lots of fun. So that's why I put it in here. This die cut I got as a freebie in an order, and I don't remember which shop, so I'm sorry I can't tell you. These dividers, which are just plain cardstock I made myself. I used a cutting template with my Silhouette Studio. The template I bought on Etsy, and I will link the shop down below. She has really good stuff, and I like her style of dividers because they are simple. The stickers for the tabs I made myself. So I have right now 5 projects in here: aviation, travel, blog, shop, and work. So these are the 5 main projects. Aviation, I'm currently in the process of getting my private pilot's license. Excuse me. So I have everything in that section regarding my lesson plans, the exams I have to take, the medical examination I have to complete, and on and on and on. The travel section right now is pretty empty because, as you know, we are all confined to our homes right now. So I have my pre-trip list. I have a post-trip list where I just note the things that I do on a regular basis before or after a trip. Just that I don't forget anything, like my aquarium, that I mount the feeding, the automatic feeder, or do a water change beforehand so that my fish are happy and healthy while I'm away. I have a packing list, or like the beginning of it, I still have to finish it, and some plain note paper. Here I plan to do the travel planning if I'm going on to a trip, because I love traveling. Yeah, so that's this section. The next section is my blog, because I'm the editor-in-chief of my own travel blog. So I have some inserts from Peanuts Planner Co. in here. I use these for all my project planning. I just monthly schedules, like the editorial calendar and things I want to get done in the month. The content tab just has some plain note paper where I will put in any notes on articles I want to write, or some resources or ideas or something like that. And as you can see, it's still empty. I've reorganized my planner just a short while ago. Yeah, so the next section is my shop section, where I have everything in it regarding my planner shop. So I just have some inserts there, like the collections, the sticker ideas I have, die cut ideas I have, kit ideas, inserts. Previously I was using a personal size planner for this, and that's the reason these inserts are a little bit shorter, but it's you can see the difference between personal and personal wide, and I definitely prefer personal wide. So yeah, the calendar section is the same insert as with the blog. So I can show you that. And the content section just has some notes on content, because I have lots of ideas for my YouTube videos and ideas for blog posts and ideas for new products. So yeah, this is all housed in the content section. And then the last section of my blog and shop section is social media, where I just plan out my editorial calendar for my Instagram. So it works like this. It's undated, so I can use it year after year, and I would just put in an idea for every day for my Instagram post. Sorry, I have to move because my leg is getting a little bit numb. I'm sitting on my floor filming this. So and the last section is my work section. I'm currently in the process of founding my own company, so all the things I need to do to get that done, and all the things regarding my company are in here. And I think this section will move into its own planner once I'm up and running with my own company. But so far it's in here, and I have marketing calendar to do, and then the last tab is contacts. I can't share anything of that in here. The next section is a note section, and it houses everything from recipes, my favorite makeup stuff, books I've read, some important numbers I have, stuff like that. Anything that doesn't fit into any other section of the planner. And then I have my list section. So what do I have in here? I have my wish lists, I have a someday maybe list, I have a honey-do list, because we are currently in the process of renovating our apartment, and if something gets broken or needs some fixing to do, or if we need to adjust something or anything only my partner can do, it's going on this list. I have my online order list and the to buy list, because yeah, right now we're not able to buy everything, but I don't want to get lose track of something or miss something once we have all the opportunities again. So that's in my list section, and I use some different list inserts or just plain note paper in here. The last section is my health section, and this is I'm not very happy with it at the moment, but yeah, it's also has a vellum on here. I have a yearly tracker where I just color code my workouts, and so you can see I have yoga, walking, skiing, golfing, and working out at the gym. So far, since the virus started, we are only allowed to go for walks, so that's the reason why we are starting a daily walk routine, because we use the time we usually had to use for commuting. We use it for our walks so that we can get some exercise done and some fresh air. After this, I have the same insert with my period tracker, because you know you have to keep track of that too. And then we have my habits insert. So here I would I'm going to note the steps I had each day. I have to fill that out again from my watch. And then I have a habit tracker back behind here, so this is a fold out. Yeah, and on the back I have another one of these dashboard inserts where I keep my Coffee Monsters code rewards card, and it's working kind of like a page lifter. So, and then in the very back I have some cards like the pin codes from my iPad and phone, and some expired debit cards with the account numbers on them, so I don't need to pull them out of my purse every time. my miles and more reward code. It's nothing back on here. So yeah, I think so far it's working for me. I have some spots in this planner where I'm not sure yet of how I will keep it. And that's the thing I love in ring planners, is that you can adjust them to your needs, because every season in our lives is different. So my planner can adjust to that. So I hope you liked this flip through. It was quite fun filming it for you, and I would love to see you again here soon. So make sure that you click the like button and subscribe if you like this video, because there are more to come. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!